I forgot to start the recording.
Let's meet up again at the community center tomorrow.
Sorry, YouTube.
I haven't been sleeping much since this all started, to be honest. I'm exhausted.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I'll make arrangements for people to gather between.
Y'all missed too much though.
1517.
There's only like 2 seconds of this
Try
cutscene
and
that I
get as many
stopped
people
recording.
as I can to come, so don't be late. Okay? Don't be late.
I'll be there.
The community center's on the south side. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks,
Aw.
Thomas.
Oh, Thomas looks so glitchy
See you
back there.
tomorrow.
What's he doing? Expressionless as always. That's my man. George. Well put. Well put. I'm done with my closet opening Stardew. Well, heck yeah. I'm going to do something a little wild and a little controversial here. We're going to do a combat revisitation. I don't know what it's actually called. I think it's called like chapter replay or something. This is something I was talking about last stream about this game. But here's some, I guess, some text. Don't think there are any useful clues left there, but maybe I should give it a try just for the thrill of it. So when I first saw this message, I thought that meant don't bother unless you really want to. And considering this is Deadly Premonition, a game that I do not play for the combat, I decided not to. But it turns out, if you do this again, you can unlock some cool collectibles in the form of trading cards. Although that might not always be the case. I don't remember if all of these combat revisitations result in a trading card. They might result in something different too. But anywho, back to my recap from last episode. We're playing as an FBI agent tasked with investigating a murder in the small town of Greenvale, Washington. Blah, 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 blah. Stuff happens. Last episode, we interviewed... Oh my gosh, so much agent honor. We interviewed two little kids who were the first witnesses at the crime scene for the murder of Anna Graham. They're really freaky and weird, but they're like 6, so I can't really hold it against them, I guess. And then we decided to go to the lumber mill because we had found some clues that suggested that maybe the murder happened in the lumber mill. So we went there. Turns out, I think York did find or did see the murder take place here. And now what we're supposed to be doing is waiting until tomorrow morning or tomorrow midday, where we're going to host a little community meeting with everyone in the town. And it's going to be a cool event where we get a chance to talk to people we haven't gotten a chance to interact with just yet. I think we unlocked some characters there too, so that's kind of fun. Aw, nice job skipping, Ivy. How you doing? And hey, Penguin and Sonfax, welcome in, you three. Y'all came just in time. I just finished my little recap of where we are at in the story. Right now we're doing something side quest related. You don't have to do a revisitation of these combat sequences, but I decided to give it a shot considering, well, we're here. And I probably don't think I want to do it later on either. Something I do want to mention though. How do y'all feel about the audio levels? Is it too loud? I'm also curious about any visual things. This game is very difficult to stream at times. Like you said, you're gonna slap some people in the game. Oh, I definitely will. I definitely will. Worry not about that. There will be some slappage. I'm not a fan of the sounds these agent honors make, but you know, that's okay. It's like a little distorted at the beginning of it. Luckily, we're still really early in the game, so all these goons die from 1 or 2 steel pipe swings. Then she died here, and that's all I got. Yeah, basically. Basically. This game is a very... I don't know if it's inherently confusing. It might be kind of told in a confusing way at first. But I think if you sit down and just, like, read the events, it's not too confusing. Got the snacks, so I'm doing good. Oh, awesome to hear. What you gonna snack on? What chapter is this? So we just started chapter 6. This is the chapter where we meet a bunch of people in the town hall. But right now we're redoing a combat sequence we did last stream. Only because I want to see if we get a cool trading card at the end of it. I think we do. You're always confused? Well, perfect. You're probably gonna love this game then. I remember being very confused when I first played it, but after playing it a few times, I still don't really know what happens. I always forget what happens at the 2/3 mark of the story in this game. But it's a good time all around. The cutscenes themselves are worthwhile, in my opinion. I'm curious if there's any of those like cutscene compilations on YouTube already. Because if not, this game needs it. They're so good. It's so bizarre to say, but I feel like this is the game where the cutscenes kind of elevate video games as a medium. Kind of to the next level. Like Kingdom Hearts, I'm still confused. Yeah, I feel that. I've played my fair share of Kingdom Hearts games, but could not tell you a lick of what I understand about like the overarching plot. The thing with Kingdom Hearts though is I don't think it's told in a confusing manner. I think there's just a lot of games, and there's a lot of lore to keep in your mind. And until recently, it was also kind of difficult to get all the games too. But they luckily made that way more feasible when they released all those bundles around the time of the Kingdom Hearts 3 release. So light is good and dark is bad, much like in real life. Well, I don't know. I am still scared of the dark at times. Because I'm kind of nocturnal, I'll go downstairs at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and any sound will freak me out. And yet, I'm probably more of a night owl than like a light owl. Oh, hi, York. Oh, hi, Stinky Burrito. What's up with you, huh? We just started playing Deadly Premonition. How you doing? Ooh-wee, Kingdom Hearts overarching plot. Where to begin, right? Where to begin? Gosh, I'm scared of the dark always. It's like scary, ain't it? It's something that I thought I'd just like get over when I grow older, but no. Now I'm scared of even more things in the dark. Like instead of a murder being there, could it be like, I don't know, the IRS or someone trying to audit me or something? Messed up. Messed up. Think stairs are kind of evil? Talking Final Fantasy Remake. Oh, gotcha. I have not seen too many streams of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, besides my buddy Manic Adobo streams of them. And I think another friend streams of it too. But by and large, I know like nothing about Final Fantasy VII. And reach the bathroom from my room and to pass the dark living room. I'm like, no, because it's scary. Ugh, the struggle. I'm rather fortunate. I have a restroom very close by my my bedroom rather. So fortunately, I don't have to make the same scary voyage at night, but even so, my condolences. Gosh, I'm gonna be honest here, folks. I don't even know where I'm going. It was like pure muscle memory. Oh my god, I have no more ammo for this gun. Right? Oh, I do. It just didn't show me the prompt. Weird. Like FF7? Despite its faults. It's faults, you say? Well, I thought it was flawless. I'm just joking. I don't think there is a flawless game out there. And that's okay. Faults are like pretty dope. Last I checked at least. Thog is finning. Did I say Thog is finning? Yeah, it did. Let's get out of here. So people are upset about the remake? Really? Why so? I've heard almost nothing but good things, aside from people being grumpy about how it's episodically released, which I can understand. I am not a fan of episodically released video games, but that being said, I think I did not do that correctly. I think I messed up on that. And you know, that's okay. Well, I kind of want to go in there again. You know, I might look this up actually. I might look this up real quick. What's this called? All right, Deadly Premonition. Let me mute my mic because I don't want y'all to hear my typing. That'd be embarrassing. All right, anyway, I'm back now. Also, real quick, is the audio levels good? Like, is the game too quiet or too loud? I know it's super quiet right now, but we're going to go back in there regardless because I know I did it wrong. And honestly, it's not going to take us too long to just blast through this level again. Last game would be over $100. I just don't believe in a flawless game. Like, I don't think it's possible. Beat the race nearby and the path will open up. Oh, okay. Never mind. Actually, can we just leave? We can just leave. Let's leave then. think I gotta do something before this. Get me out of here! Audio seems fine to me. I haven't been here for dialogue. Ooh, that's the important thing. That's something that's going to come into play very soon. And earlier I was saying that we're going to do side quests a lot today, but I lied because I'm a little liar. Little liar pants. My pants are most definitely inflamed right now. But that's for a good thing because we're going to do the community event very shortly, and then we'll do a lot of side quests. Gatsby lied to me. It's because I didn't want to disappoint anybody. The side quests are one of my favorite parts about this game, truth be told. And I'm really excited to start doing them. Because some of them are downright zany. Some of them are not the best, but I feel like I've never played a game where I actually enjoyed all the side quests, so I ain't gonna fault it on that front. Not just yet, at least. But also, I want us to be introduced to a lot of the other characters we haven't gotten a chance to see yet. We're gonna do a quick little racing thing here, though. Just fast. Remake feels very weird and different from the original for me, personally. Like, aside from the combat. Vroom vroom, you said it. This is a segment where we are just doing this. see glowy rings? Drive right through them. It's not too difficult, as... Okay, that's fair, yeah. We were having a little too much fun, so I respect the game's choice to just crash right there. That's understandable. In fact, I kind of support that. Oh, I should probably mention, this game is very unstable. So, I am going to try my best to keep saving very proactively. Fortunately, though, we don't have to do much here. We didn't even get started on the race, basically, and I don't think we had to do anything over again besides that. Hope GP2 is stable when it comes to Switch. Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I don't know how high hopes I have for that, though. Game? Too powerful. It was just too much for the Switch to handle.
These puppies are making me go to another.
Here's another recap if you missed the first one.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
That's Emily. That goon's George Woodman. It's kind of a jerk.
There's definitely something in this town.
That's lovable, but also very dickish. York. Hell yeah, recap. A recap for the recap. And that's what I had to provide, basically, because I thought this game did a decent job at recapping, but it didn't even touch upon the fact that we went to the lumber mill, so maybe I misremembered. I still do think, however, that's really cool.
Welcome back, everyone.
This game has recaps.
Thomas. Agent Morgan. It's past 2100.
Alright, it sounds good, right? The dialogue
Meet up
volume.
at the community center tomorrow. I haven't been sleeping much since this all started, to be honest. I'm exhausted.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I'll make arrangements for people to gather between 1500 and 1700.
Alright, it's all
I'll try and
good.
get as
Aw,
many
thanks,
people as I can
man.
to come, so don't be late. Okay?
Streamer
Don't
solidarity.
be late.
I'll be there.
That's like one of my
community
favorite
center's on
things
the
to
south
see is
side.
like audio
I've
is
marked it on your map.
perfect.
Thanks, Thomas.
Well then.
Conversely,
See you
though,
tomorrow.
if the audio is not perfect or the video, I also love when people tell me that that is the case, because then I can fix it. And then it's like, oh, perfect. Awesome. Just pick one of the two, A or B. B! Beat me up. Beat me up, Annie. There's always a recap for the recap for that recap, and recap from last week. I mean, who could forget the other recap too right afterwards? Unforgettable. Unrecappable. If you could even say that. That's even a word. And if it ain't, good. I just made a one. Alright, I think we were racing too quickly last time. I think that's what the issue was. I was just doing way too good. So I think this time I'm gonna kind of suck. Alright, we should be fine now. We should be in this game's good graces now. I'm just trying to butter it up so it doesn't crash again. It's kind of funny in a really sad way that, to my knowledge, it's the most stable version of this game. Although, I don't know. The PS3 version of this game was also pretty stable as far as I can recall. I think it only crashed like a few times on me. I played the heck out of it too. The PC version is just a dumpster fire. But a dumpster fire that could be good depending on your gaming rig. It seems like there's no rhyme or reason for which computers can play the Steam version of this game versus which computers cannot. It just seems up to chance, so first one is the stable one, and PC sex. You heard mostly correctly. And I say mostly because there are some folks who can run the PC version flawlessly. Magicians is what they are. Wizards, perhaps even hackers. Although I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. Hacking's pretty cool. Hack the planet. Just not my credit card information, please. Or my RuneScape account for that matter. What? Great! Look at that performance. And this is our reward. A beautiful cutscene. Topped only by a beautiful trading card on my favorite mound of garbage. So kind. Gandalf, the Grey Hat Hacker. Oof. If that ain't a spin-off, we should make it one. It deserves to be. Hacking culture is really interesting. I remember going down like a big old Wikipedia rabbit hole when I first learned about like white hat hackers versus black hat hackers versus obst hat hackers.
Hey.
Hey. God, nice game. Nice bits, bro. How was your stream today, Mr. Guy? Could I get a command obst in chat, please? Spread the good word of the obst message. But thank you kindly, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Check this out. Ugh. Wait. Check this out. Oops. Alright. Anyway, y'all should follow Opes if you don't already. He's doing a lot of good content with Animal Crossing The Horizons. But he's also going to be doing some shiny hunting next week, I reckon. Which I know I'm looking forward to. Although I can't really say that as if I don't enjoy the most cozy Animal Crossing Horizon streams this side of Mississippi. Thank yous, bro. Hey, what can I say? How'd I know? Oh, I was watching your stream earlier. I just didn't feel like talking today. I was watching you and Soulbeak earlier. Marvelous. Wait, what? Why? What'd I get a reward for?
Is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community
know what
center
happened
by
there.
1500 today. Just think of talking in front
Oh,
of
shoot.
all those people.
I've said
What do
White
you think,
Hat.
Zach?
Oh, I should have said White
It's
Hat.
going to get
No, you're fine. Now you just got a joke for the next time this hacker conversation props up. Then we got a spy on our island. Yeah, I know. What can I say? Nyak, nyak, nyak. Oh, that's what I can say. Happy to have it here, friendo. Hope you got some good eats, too. I know I'm already thinking about what I'm going to have after stream tonight. And I have no clue. Probably going to warm up stuff downstairs. We haven't missed out on too much, my good chum. All we've done so far is do a little bit of racing, a little bit of crashing. And I don't mean the car. The game actually did crash, which is very awesome. But that's about it. Heck yeah, about to dig in some sushers. Yum, yum. What kind of sushi is it? Well, here is what we're going to do. So I am going to make a very wise decision. Open up my inventory. See that we do not have the radio and realize we're going to get the radio soon. Let's go do date. So the way that you get the radio in this game, which to those who do not know what it does, the radio lets you warp. Lets you quick travel around town. And honestly, when I first played this game... Sorry, I'm just... I had to do it. You know, I had to. Oh, let's go fishing real quick. Since we're here. I got to get out of the mindset of speedrunning this game. I'm just blasting past everything. But when I first played this game, I didn't even touch the radio. Didn't even know it existed. And hoo-wee was I super happy to find out you could actually quick travel. Salmon and tuna, nothing crazy. Oh, checking out the DP2 screenshots. Looks so cool. I have done a little bit of that. Does it look like a game you might consider getting? You don't have to say yes, by the way. This is my all-time favorite game, but I will never begrudge anybody for not wanting to play it. However, I think it's still on sale for $15 on the eShop at least. But this game is definitely polarizing, and for good reason too. It's a nifty title though. Are you gonna drive the car into the river? Ugh, I wish I could. I don't think we can. I think it'll just like stop me. We could try though. I kinda wanna try. I guess I'll just catch nothing. Thanks. The song always makes you chuckle. I love it. Want to play this game? It looks too scary. Oh, really? I think it's a little less scary than you think. But I'm also biased because I play this game a lot. So I know where all the jump scares are probably going to happen. This game is not too jump scare heavy. All right, let's try here. No, we're going to be one shy. So I think that's like 3 tiles or 4 that we got to predict. I don't know. The horror elements in this game are so difficult for me to talk about, only because I played it so much. And when I play horror games a lot, I get super desensitized to the horror of them. Like, I played BioShock to the extent that I don't even get scared by that game anymore. And I used to be super scared of it. Wow, I'm just like awful right now. I need to pay more attention here. There are people popping out of the ground. Yeah, those are, I think they're called shadows. I don't think they're called zombies in this game, but they're basically zombies. I'm a big baby, but I might be able to handle this one. Aw. I think you'd like it. I think you'd like it, Ben. But also, I would not hold it against you if you didn't want to give it a shot either. Okay, so there's 2 presents. Oh, it's gonna be the fish. Oh, we were 1 off. Okay, so we're gonna stop at, I think, the first present. I stopped right before the first present. Or no, it's the second present. I mean, I don't know if y'all even understand what I'm saying here because I'm not elaborating whatsoever, but the way that the fishing works is, well, y'all saw. It was like a little roulette. You gotta stop it, stop the little ticker on a specific tile. And the amount of tiles that it skips changes based on which fishing spot you're at. Wow, it might even change. No, it doesn't change like when you're at the same spot. So I think we'll try stopping. Yeah, we'll catch it. Why not? Then we'll try stopping at the Emily after the second gift box. What we're trying to get is the pink gift box. And what that gives us is a collectible trading card, which gives you a cool bonus of like $200 to $300. But more importantly, you get a trading card. And I mean, that's kind of valueless. Like, it's devoid of value, but in like a really good way. Don't be Emily. I'm just horrendous. For shame. For shame. Daddy called me shortly after you left my island. Just got off the phone with her. Welcome back, Arch. We're still playing New Horizons, don't worry. I just changed up my island a little bit. Planted a few more cedar saplings. So you might notice a wee bit different of a setting here. I hope you're still doing well. Right now we're trying to catch a stupid fish. I shouldn't be mean. It's not a stupid fish. It's probably really smart. I'm just really bad at this minigame today. Usually I'm really good at this. Although I have no evidence to support that claim, do I? So maybe I'm not really good at this. Looks identical to before? Well, perfect. That's what I was going for. It's hard to get upset during this minigame, though. Mostly because of the music. Well, entirely because of the music. I feel like this is just perfect fishing music. I wish this played in New Horizons every time you cast out your rod. Although maybe not. You'd only hear like 10 seconds of it, and you'd only hear like the first 10 seconds of it over and over again. That's probably a bad idea. But just chilling? Heck yeah. And best music? I agree with that. I think this is overall my favorite song in the game, but there's a few close contenders as well. This is it. Really? Okay, we'll try the fish then. That was weird. It felt like it stopped earlier than it usually does. But I think I'm just out of practice. I don't think it's the game acting weird. I think it's me acting weird. This will be the last shot. This will be the last shot. I feel like we're going back to the same situation we found ourselves in yesterday. All right, yeah, we're dipping. We'll do this one later. I might have to do some off-stream fishing practice. Never thought I'd say those words before. Insert chat member. You can say Squiddsey. It's okay. Yeah, we can't catapult our car into the ocean. To think. My favorite game. What is going on here? What is that? Is it gone? Do we park on top of it? All right, well, whatever. No, it's still there. What is that? Oh, well. Won't let that ruin my day. Let's get a show on, or let's get a move on, shall we? What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna make a quick bone stop, pick up a nice human bone for a side quest that we kind of started, but we can't complete it yet. But that's okay. In this game, there are about 7 or so human bones spread about the place. I forget if the game actually explains why they're there. I'm pretty sure it does. It's been a while since I've done the side quest, though. Oop. So it'll be new. It'll be like new to me. Looking forward to that. But it's a cool side quest.
A human bone? This doesn't look related to the case, but shouldn't I let someone know?
I don't know. We give it to a nearby doggy. Usually there's a doggy that's like right around. There it is. Puppy. There's like always a dog near the bones, which I very much love. All right. No more dragging our feet. We've got a bit of a time limit, time restraint to consider. So right now, since it's this chapter, and we have completed a previous side quest, we're gonna go stop by George's house, pick up a radio, and actually be able to watch this cutscene, because this is a section that I do during the 80% speed run. But during those speed runs, I always skip the cutscenes. Shame on me, I know.
Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it.
Oh,
You say Fred Ward, and I say Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins.
classic.
That one was back in '85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. Guess Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no sequels. Real shame.
I love
Do
that
you
the
remember
honk
martial
button
arts they used in that
is the exact
film?
same as look behind
Called
button.
Sinanju? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all.
Perfect.
Remo's master Chun ran across water, remember? And he loved soap operas. Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret.
Is it?
Of course,
Oh
in
God,
Remo, he had
I
so much
overshot it.
makeup on you couldn't tell.
Does this show him talking? Ah, dang. I assume it does. This game is really good with the small details. But we're coming up on Georgie's house. You know, when your leg falls asleep, it feels bad to move it. But you don't move it, just falls asleep more. So then your leg falls off. I know everything about that except for the last part. What? Your leg didn't fall off, did it? I know that feeling all too well, though. I actually have that happen to me all the time when I stream. Because y'all can't really see it, probably. But
Zach,
I like to
is there
sit
something here that
crisscross.
you want to check out? We need to
Like
be at the
semi-crisscross
community center by
applesauce in my
1500
chair.
today.
But with one of
Think
my...
of talking in front of
Hey.
all those people.
I'm talking.
What do you think, Zach? It's going to get
Okay,
fun.
I'll let you talk. Anyway, I always sit crisscross, like semi-crisscross, but with my right leg on the ground. Can't tell you how many times the leg just falls off. Oh, rip. What do you do to fix it then? Wow, nice peach. Nice butt, bro. Check out these peaches. Hi.
George, which do you prefer, mustard or hot sauce?
You didn't come all the way to my house just to ask me that. You don't have other things you should be doing?
Of course I do. But I'm interested in you right now.
Interested?
Single?
Agent Morgan, look, my
ASL.
mother is sick. If it's not urgent, I'd rather we did this later.
She's
Is she
single?
very ill?
Well, I have to say, it doesn't look good.
You don't sound very sad.
I'm sorry to hear that. Anything I can do?
No, this is a private matter.
No.
Can't ask for your help.
Okay.
You know, back in D.C., people always came to me for personal advice. I'm here to help you if you let me.
There's no need for that, Agent Morgan. Please. You need to...
Abide by the rules, right?
Okay.
Okay, I get it. I didn't mean to invade into your private matters.
Oh,
Just doesn't get it. Just doesn't get it, huh, George?
George, I just thought you could use a friend who wasn't a dumbbell.
back when I was a kid. My mother really liked this flower.
Flower.
Yes. Small flower. No name.
Hmm.
It grows somewhere here in Greenvale, although I must admit I've never seen it actually
night,
growing
Annie.
anywhere. I think it would make my mother
Have a
happy
good slumber.
if you could get her that flower.
George, that's good. Great idea. Every woman likes to receive flowers. You know all about that, right, Zach?
In any case,
I don't know
this
about
is a
that one,
personal
boss, but-
matter. Make sure it doesn't interfere with the investigation.
Of course not, George. But I'm going to find that flower for you.
I know my mom personally hates getting flowers. Very much. But I won't pop too many holes in his theory. Just pop it right back on, no worries at all. That easy, huh? Oh, to live a life in the day of Ben. Ooh. Back when I was a kid. In any case, this is a personal matter, Squiddsey. My bad, Beakers. So cut that thought short. Yes, my bad. I need to keep this professional, don't I? You stay distant. Think some prefer sweets? I know I would. Sweets are way better than flowers. I like flowers like a decent amount, but like, what a cliche. I don't know why I'm dissing on flowers as gifts now. I don't mind flowers, but I can eat sweets. I mean, you can also eat some flowers. What's like a really good tasting flower? Honeysuckles? Honeysuckles? One of the two? Let's go do this quest real quick. Oh my god. That deep fried beak. Look upon the face of God. George, do you know anything about where I might find this flower? Come to think of it, my mother said it grows near water. Near water. That's right. I don't know anything else, though. Thank you, George. Follow that lead up right away. Yeah, thanks, idiot. Do I? Oh. I don't have what I need. And you know what? That's okay. Life goes on, and I'll cry about this off stream. At least we're not speedrunning, because this would be a reset. And that's just unfortunate. I must not have grabbed the flower back in chapter 1 or 2, which makes sense. I probably would rather have waited to get the flower instead of cutting off some dialogue. Any hoot. Aw, nice though. It's even considering flowers. I am a fool. Oh, hey. No need to be down on yourself like that. Most people don't eat flowers. Probably for good reason, but I don't know. Do flowers taste good? What about no water there, Chief? I mean, we can find water. We can find water. Oh, we can find water. Honeysuckles tasted fine to me. I wouldn't eat them. You would quite literally like suck honey out of them. I don't know if it was like actual honey though.
Now, Joel Gray's daughter is, of course.
Oh, should grow around my sink?
That's
I'm blaming
Jennifer
George.
Grey. You knew that, right?
What about
Zach?
mold though?
Jennifer
Is
Grey?
mold cool?
She's in one of my most favorite movies.
Zach, we'll finish our chat later.
Hmm?
Let's take a walk around here.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to make a little pit stop by the graveyard. And the reason we're doing that is to take a quick nap. What we're going to look for is a day where it's raining. So this might take a little bit of time. I'm going to do a little safety save here because we already had one crash today. I don't want to risk another one. Probably wouldn't eat mold, honestly. Might snort it, though. It's a good point. It's a good point. Ganny! Good night, ways. Let's get some shut-eye, shall we? I'm tired of this waking world. Give me some long sleep. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe. It's not raining, though. Let's go to sleep for like 3 more hours at a time until it starts to rain. Because we actually cannot do this until it rains. There's a handful of quests and items in this game that are not available depending on the weather. Or depending on the weather. Or like they are available depending on the weather. Anyway. Aw, that emote. Always love those kitty emotes. Yeehaw. Give me rain. Give me rain. Come challenge me. Oh yeah? You think you can sleep this good, don't you? I'd like to see it. You're snorting. Ganny, that flute channel you recommend is everything to me. Aw. Let's go, Ganny. Do you snort to play the flute? I've never done any flute playing in my time. So I would not know. Wow, it's like nighttime out. Really? No rain, huh? Just like full on no rain? Alright, play it that way. I don't care. I don't care one bit. In fact, if we don't get rain this day, I'm stinky. Whatever. If we don't get rain on this day, which it seems like we won't, we'll just press onwards. We don't need the radio right now. So you could if you really wanted to. I think I'll pass. For now, at least. But if I ever get my hands on a flute, see what happens. Sleep all day? Really? I envy that. I find that when I wake up, I'm just up for good. Grave has been dug up. Why would anyone do such a thing? I had to plant some flowers in there. Oh, I'm dying. 1 second. No. There we go. Now I'm not starving. Ooh. That did not... There we go. Now that replenished some hunger. Some hungies. Let's get a move on, shall we? Rather upsetting that we didn't manage to get our hands on any rain. Even more so upsetting because I forgot what the quest is that we're doing right now. But, let's see, 8. So it's going to be 7 o'clock soon. I think everything that I want to do today is closed. So we'll sleep again. And I'll have to find more food, potentially. Something to keep in mind, though, when doing this is at midnight, I believe, enemies actually spawn in, as well as hellhounds or something to that effect, which has kind of demolished me once before. All right, let's go. We're good. This is perfect time. Oh, I'll eat now. All right, that should be good. I think next time we go to the diner, I'll make a point to eat, or rather get just a bunch of food items. Or maybe not. Since we're not speedrunning, and I got to keep on reminding myself that we're not speedrunning this game, I don't have to worry about doing everything in one fell swoop. Like I would if there's a timer on my second monitor. But here, let's take a quick shortcut. It's going to save, actually probably a decent amount of time, too. So, yeehaw. And I'm curious if we'll get the same bridge glitch that we got last time we were coming this way, but from the opposite direction. And if we do, well,
Zach, picking up from where we left off. Now, Joel Gray's...
It's not a horrendous glitch, though.
Of course.
Just,
That's
like,
right,
minorly
Jennifer Grey.
intrusive.
You knew that, right, Zach? Jennifer Grey. She's in one of my most favorite movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986, directed by John Hughes. That one was so 80s.
This tunnel is so
Zach, you're not the
long.
most cheerful guy I know, but you really do like those cheerful movies. We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That last one was in 1982, directed by...
Can I run the barrels?
Now that was
Cool.
an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead,
Almost
with
destroyed my
Jennifer
car,
Jason
but
Leigh
definitely
and
worth
Phoebe
it.
Cates.
Very pretty.
Not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too. And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film?
Do you remember, Zach?
I think his mouth does
When that movie
move.
ended,
That's
the
awesome.
last words at the
Yes,
end was
Bent.
from an arcade
Yes, it is.
That's right, it was from Missile Command.
Have you seen that show?
That stuck in my head for a while.
It is quite literally Twin Peaks the game.
I feel like I have a lot of movies to catch up
All
on.
right, bridge glitch?
Let's just hope we can get to the end
Okay,
of this case soon.
What is it?
Then maybe we
There's
can catch
some
up on a few.
invisible object
Give some
here
thought about what movie you want to see next, Zach.
that we're getting stuck on right now. I love Twin Peaks. It is so silly. You are going to see a lot of similarities in characters very soon. Oh my god, let me go. Like, what is that? I don't know. I don't even know. I still gotta finish Twin Peaks too. I didn't even finish the first season, but I think the first episode I saw, or the first time I saw Twin Peaks, I had a pretty major hangover, but it set my mind at ease. So for that, I will be eternally grateful. Though I've found that over the years, I've been less and less inclined to watch shows that have 45-minute long episodes compared to the shorter, like 20 minutes or so. I think that's another reason why I haven't finished Twin Peaks yet, but What a show. What a show. I really wish we had the I really wish you had the radio, but engineers have had a hard time getting into hour-long shows, right? I'm glad I'm not alone in that. So I remember when I was younger, I would watch a bunch of shows that were supremely long. Or I mean, not supremely long, but I don't know. I watched like the first season of Sherlock, and all those episodes were like an hour and 30 long minutes. Any hoot, any wave. We made it.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. The clock tower is impressive too.
The fact that half the time in these cutscenes, the music just completely overpowers any actual voice lines, that will always just kill me. In both good and bad ways. I think it's hilarious. And yet, the dialogue is so funny that I really do wish we could actually hear what they were saying sometimes. But at least we have, you know, subtitles. I'll be quiet for this scene, though.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time, either. That was a tough role. I was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Ooh. Interesting.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau.
Oh my god, the
of
flies are
Investigation
here because they're
wishes to
stinky.
speak with you.
That's right.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime.
Am I
I've
stinky?
come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful
Crime
girl
solving stinky work.
and to bring the one responsible to justice.
I also haven't changed my suit yet. Oop. We'll do that soon, though. I don't want to be this stinky, you know. Should probably shave, too.
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again.
God, he looks so pissed.
I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places.
Ugh. Come on.
Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please guide your children away from such places at all costs. Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story.
Is she looking at my flies?
There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story.
She's looking at
Women should also
George.
be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
It's her. She's extremely important because stiletto heels are a really important crime clue, or a clue from one of the crime scenes. And Carol McLean is the only woman in town who wears heels, I guess, out in the woods. So she's like prime suspect number one.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Oh wait, no, I got that wrong. Never mind. I don't think Carol's the suspicious one. I think it's someone else who looks suspiciously similar to Carol, though, whose name is escaping me now.
When it is raining.
Ignore me.
Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Who was it then? Who's the most suspicious person? I'll have to check like after this cutscene.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt.
All right. Yeah. That's That's pretty cool. Oh, I want that coffee right there.
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret.
Oh.
So says Mr. Stewart.
Cool. Right on. I thought I had the floor, but I guess anyone could just kind of chime in when they want to, huh?
Sure knows how to steal thunder. Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Okay. Now I want to see who I'm. Oh no! Don't put that away. Put that away. Let me see if I can check who is suspect numero uno. Profiling. As to check all the. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, cool. Huh. I didn't know there was a list of these. So these are lists of like profiling stuff that you do throughout the game. I'd watch them, but they're extremely loud and very noisy. And we've seen all these before. Let me see if we have a trading card of the woman I'm thinking of, and I don't think we do. Oh well, her name is gonna come up like very soon anyway. It's bugging me now, or it's bugging me rather. Oh well. Bradderfield, good lord, welcome in, gamers. What are y'all up to? Aw, hi Weiss, I'm Brad. Loves a Bradderfield. Oh, ain't it just?
And very
And Common Rider. But lovely to have
think
y'all.
Many of your audience appreciated it.
We're playing a game called Deadly Premonition right about now. Oh, thank you so much, Soundback.
Mr. Francis
Appreciate
York
it.
Moore.
And hey, Synchrono,
Purple
how y'all
fog
doing?
appears with rain,
We're
soiling and ruining
we're playing
our
basically
town.
Twin Peaks the game, if y'all are aware of that TV show. And if not, no worries, I can try and fill y'all in real quick. Might be like a little quiet here for this cutscene though.
It boiled. Then and only then, your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper.
Well, nice to meet y'all.
It is not yet mine. That is Mr. Stewart's time.
This is probably extremely
But
confusing.
if you,
And do
Mr.
not worry,
York,
even if you were here for the
find
entire
right
stream, it would still be
timing
very
to chat
confusing.
with me,
It's a very confusing
that
game
is,
overall.
With Mr. Stewart,
But it is my all-time favorite.
informative and fruitful, you will see.
Alright,
So says Mr. Stewart.
get me out of
So,
here.
Harry, you know something.
But Bradderfield.
But there's
Aw,
some
that's
reason
what I
why
like to
you
call him.
can't tell me.
How's your stream,
Is that what
Bradderfield?
you're trying to say?
How was... Oh, it's a Mobile Suit Gundam game.
Poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell
That's
us
an
what
awesome
you know.
game to watch Brad
We can
play.
force you to talk, you know.
Probably because it's so good. Good and I'm just always and perpetually confused. Oh, perfect then. You're gonna love
Mr.
this, Caitlin.
Francis York Moore.
Also, I
Pay
apologize for
close
talking during this
attention to
cutscene.
the signs, the omens, and the premonitions.
My bad. I
Small
usually
they
don't,
may be,
but I do make
they still
exceptions
are
for like
fine
raids and such, just because
and
I feel like it's
helpful
really
to your
rude not to, you know.
investigations.
Oh, and hey,
So
Droopy!
says
Yeah,
Mr. Stewart.
the gang's all here.
Thanks for the warning, Harry.
I'm pretty bad.
But don't worry.
Aw. We're like
Me and
pretty
Zach,
Brad.
we know what we're doing.
But how was it? Hope it was as fun as it was last time. Last time I saw it is. But this here game, the Deadly Premonition. Fuck. That's a good word. But this is Deadly Premonition. It's a game about crime solving and moitas and such. It takes place in a small town in, I think, Washington State called Greenvale. Have you seen the show Twin Peaks? It is literally the game version of that that show. But it's extremely charming, extremely surreal. The audio levels are all over the place, so oftentimes during cutscenes, character dialogue will be completely overpowered by ill-fitting music. But that, in my opinion, adds to the charm at least. But to those who don't know me, I'm Jack, or Squiddsey. I don't play just this game, although I do speedrun this game from time to time. Currently, we're doing a 100% playthrough of it, and we're still in the very beginning of this here video game. But other than this, I also play Animal Crossing New Horizons, as well as Mario Kart 8, and a few other titles. I'm glad to have y'all here. If y'all have any questions, let me know. This game is pretty confusing, as I've probably mentioned enough times already, but even still, I'm not whatsoever opposed to answering any potential questions here. So compare to just my hair, and to be honest, it look pretty much the same. Because I must have took off a lot because the bin's pretty full. My head feels somewhat lighter. Nice, follower. Was it your first time cutting your own hair? Oh, hell yeah, Brad. Brad, have you ever played this game? I feel like this is a game you might enjoy. But right now we're going to be interrogating a bunch of different folks in the town. And actually, this might have been a really good time for y'all to
An
raid.
FBI special agent.
Because we're meeting a lot of
Francis
characters for
Laporte.
the first time right now.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quinton. Darts bar employee. Look up any videos or anything?
I have an
But
interest
assume I'm
in
an
murder
expert. Oh,
cases
perfect.
involving young women.
Well, you know, man,
I believe you.
this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good
Call him
point.
out.
You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself, Quint.
How do you know my name?
It popped
I
up when we
memorized
talked
the name
to
of
you.
every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Becky.
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do.
Slap?
Okay.
No, I like Quint. He's a good guy.
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Just straight up BSing him, huh? Oh, York. Remembers the name of every citizen before arriving in town. As an FBI agent often does. As they often do. Raph! Yo, Lynn. Hey, buddy. How you doing today? We are interrogating quite a few people. While the other guy could slap him. I mean, here's what happens if I try to slap him. Let me get out my fisticuffs. Oh, actually, you cannot punch in this game. I didn't do anything. What am I doing? Let me guess, y'all don't like steel pipes? Okay. I'm a little guilty here. Let's talk to Richard. Well, it looks like we don't need to. And it looks like they don't want to talk to me anymore. Probably because I'm threatening them with violence and knives. I don't really get it, though. Oh well. We'll talk to this cool guy.
Good evening, Agent.
Brian the Insomniac. We were sleeping in his grave earlier. Or I guess his
Good evening,
graveyard.
Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Bryan. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Nice one.
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
Ooh, tragic.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
I don't know if this guy's close to anybody.
Anna. Her smile. So warm.
Hmm.
Anna. Blonde hair. So bright.
Alright. Hi.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Oh, we did that. Thrice over. In fact, we took a nap in the graveyard, too. Change our mind, slap that guy. I'm getting the sense that you just want to see some slappage. Am I picking up what you're putting down?
So, finding your way around okay?
Yes, pretty much. But some people are hard to get along with.
People problems, huh? I thought city folks were used to things like that. There's lots more people in the city than there are here.
Well, that's true. But I started simplifying things a bit. Here's my new way of thinking. It's simple, really. There's only 3 types of people. Criminals, victims, and investigators. Everyone else are just vegetables. Vegetables called other people.
You really are strange.
What? Well, alright. I should probably mention, York is very much a dick. Not a perfect protagonist by any stretch. Even so, I find him one of the most entertaining video game protagonists, probably for that reason. Who would give you that idea? Yeah, I got no clue. No clue at all. Here's Carol McLachlan, or whatever her last name is. Might be just McLean. I think it's just McLean.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
At least she's smiling. Kinda. I guess. I don't know if that's a smile. I don't know what that was, actually.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest. A goddess.
Oh, okay, bye. What? Is it because I'm smelly? Is it because I'm stinky? Is it really because of my flies? Come on now. Like 3 types of people? Criminals, criminal victims, investigators, and vegetables, yeah. Real vegetables, vegetables called other people. Alrighty then. Yeah, he is definitely a dick. But, you know, actually, no, I can't really defend York at all here, huh? I'll say hey to it. Hope you're doing well. Oh, good. Smiles and laughter. Yeah. Especially posthumously, you know? Why so many flies? So in this game, you can actually get stinky. And the way you prevent that is by changing your suit out every now and again. I don't know if I can actually do that here. I don't think there is an option. But next time we get the option to, I'm definitely going to make sure to do so. Because I don't want to be this stinky all the time, you know? Smilesy. Oh. That me. See what this person has to say.
I'm the general.
I'm the general. Oh, now I can't talk to him. Why do I keep on doing that? You good now? There we go. Sorry about that little gun scare earlier. Just how I say hi. Then York pulled out the SMG. Is that an issue, though?
You're the FBI agent, are you?
Is that a bad thing?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
I don't know if I'd call that a war
Soldiers
hero.
in my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile.
What?
The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere
You
folklore.
idiot.
Not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happen in this town.
It is.
What?
I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
Okay.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit. One thing, though. He calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Ooh. Got him. Caught in a lie. Literally. Yeah. Oh, selfie pics of the new haircut. Follower might not want to post selfie pics. Perhaps. Perchance. Oh, that's a cool little feature. I didn't even realize that. If you've talked to some characters here before, you'll see their names. But if not, they'll just be suspect. Which is a cool little detail. Let's talk to Usha. The resident doctor.
Agent York, you make any progress?
Uh-oh.
Of course. Plenty.
Me?
Tell
What
me,
gave it
Usha,
away?
When is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I
Oh.
don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Okay. I won't bring the SMG for that for that conversation. But I will bring the handgun. Because you can never trust anybody in a Washington town. My true visage kills people. Like, what's her name? Gorgonzola? Medusa. Gonzola, isn't that cheese? Did you just say after her husband was deceased? Such a weird way to say someone died, right? The way they phrase things in this game is just so surreal. I feel like it adds very much to the atmosphere of
Mr.
it.
Morgan, you're quite an impressive public
This
speaker.
is Polly. She owns the hotel we're staying at.
Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
She's also
I'm
hard of
talking
hearing,
about
hence
back
why we're
when
shouting
this
at her.
place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play.
Oh?
He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Classic. Typical.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Friend?
Oh,
Cats? Spider-Man?
No, nothing. One more bell that doesn't
Come
ring
on.
anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd
Aw.
go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling,
Aw.
like a happy young boy.
I see.
He just does
So,
not give a crap.
What's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready.
Oh, that's
Sorry for having
right.
to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Okay, bye.
Zach, I think she could
She's
embarrass
fast.
the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
Amazing. And that typical shrug. Was also kind of implies he was deceased, but isn't anymore, right? Like, what is he now? A real twig, you never know. This game is a little wild. I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, yeah, you know what? He's back alive now. This is Log Lady. Or, sorry, Pot Lady. I think she's like the the easiest homage to Twin Peaks in the game to recognize.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh.
Are we just ignoring her?
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Aw. Amazing. Pot. Yeah, I wonder what's inside that pot. Could it be a smaller pot? Perish the thought. Alright, let's backtrack a little bit. Let's talk to Wesley. I like this guy quite a bit. He's a cool guy. He's a cool character.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Shiny,
Wesley,
too.
Owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith.
Wesley the gunsmith. Guns to run. Wonder why they call him that.
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too.
That's a good line.
If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Oh. Ooh. So now it can actually buy stuff from Panda Bear, which is going to be available at every single toolbox from here on out. We could also go to the store in Poison if we want to, and we will too. It has weird hours though. I think it's one of the only shops that are
You've
open
got quite
only
a
at night.
selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well,
Wait, what do you
I'll
mean
be
great
sure to visit your
selection? He
store
had an
sometime.
SMG and lollipops.
I'd like you to take a look at my
What are you talking
Understood.
about?
Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
It's such a nice voice too. Angles game are really something. It'll be a murder mystery. Also, it'll be semi-life sim, right? Manage sleep, fuel, hunger, how to change clothes, avoid sneaking up the place. It's just so all over the place, and maybe that's another reason I love it so much. There's a lot to love here, and a lot to not love, too.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Olivia Cormack, Nick's wife.
Anna worked at your husband's diner, right? What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal.
Pause, though. Oh, she forgot her
Criminal I'm
name
going
for a
to catch
second.
and bring to
I wouldn't be
justice.
surprised. I don't think Olivia would do that, though. She's like, I'm pretty sure she's pretty reserved, pretty shy overall. She also got some, like, strife going on with dun, 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 Nick Cormack, Olivia's husband.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
Oh, diner owner. Oh, he has an actual title. He's not Olivia's husband.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
That's right. Fess up.
You're sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
I think we just shoot him just to be safe. Sorry, Olivia. But it's come to this. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. It was a Nerf steel pipe. We're fine. Aw, cozy opes. Gobst. Nice hands, man.
You're Isaac and Isaiah's mother?
Where'd you get him?
Yes, I'm Lily.
Oh, God. Sometimes their eyes look downright dead. Just soulless. Like I'm staring into a mirror.
I'm FBI Special Agent...
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome special agent from the big city.
Handsome, huh?
The facial scar trademark.
Well.
The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts. Everyone has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
Their eyes are dead.
So have you
After their eyes was
anything
deceased.
strange around the place
There we
recently?
go.
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But,
You think there's something else?
well, I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily. Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Yeah, we should. Always leave the house with the left foot first. Is that common? Starting with the right foot is obviously superior. I'm trying to think about, like, do I have a ritual for when I leave the house? Or when I left the house, rather? I don't think I did. Saw a fly in the game out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was real. Same here, because I have, like, a fruit gnat or something in this room that will, like, fly around periodically. It's not the ladybug. It's not the ladybug. Anyway. Never pay attention to which of my feet leaves the house first. And I hate that I'm going to now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, York, you were rocking
Hey,
it
bro!
large up there.
Was I? I haven't been on stage like that since
I love
elementary
this guy.
You made me think, man, like, things can't go on like this. We need, like, some action or something.
A total
I was pretty
bro.
psyched up, you know, before you got on stage. I was like, dude, a real psycho in town. Pretty sweet gig. But now, I mean, dude, that lunatic could be any one of us, man.
Right?
I don't want to think of that whack job coming after my family. Makes me shudder all over, man. It was way too heavy. You'll catch him, right, FBI?
Of course. But you need to be able to take care of those you love, too.
You're right, man. Right on the level. I need to do what's right for my family, man. You lit my soul, man. Thanks, FBI.
Okay. I love Keith. What can I say? First I leave the house anxious and in existential panic. I mean, that's the way you gotta do it, ain't it? That's the way to do it. That's the current meta. Not your bro, dude. You're not my bro. Let's talk to Jimothy. He looks so boring compared to everyone else. Well, whatever. FBI will catch him.
Jim,
The surveillance
thanks
flies
for
are keeping
your help, of
constant
course.
watch. We've got eyes
Our
and
eyes
ears
are
everywhere,
imaging.
apparently.
They're fine.
Although not all
They
the eyes
really
are
seem to
human
love their
eyes.
grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home.
All right.
Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess
could just
reek of
leave.
the material world, don't I?
I can just leave if you don't like me.
I have to in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean. I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Good. Same here. Same here. I think it's just these two goons left. Actually, that's incorrect. I'm going to save in the event that we get a random crash so we don't have to do this all over again. Not that I don't enjoy the interrogation process, but having all these conversations back to back does make me realize that maybe if they did remove the combat in this game, the pacing would be a little skewed towards the dialogue. Is Zach one of the flies? So Zach is a character that's mentioned early on in the game and not fully explained till later on. I have played this game before, but I won't touch on who Zach is until later on, because I don't want to spoil it for folks. I forgot to talk to Fiona, though.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here.
Zach
He
evil?
said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may
I don't
be
know.
young, but he seems like a wise man.
I don't know if he has
he's
like a,
very
if he's good or
hardworking
evil or
person,
anything like
too.
that.
Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
What is he doing in the
I did not
background?
know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich
I
man.
love how the camera just
He has a
lingers
really
on
big house
on
over by
York
the
for like
lake.
5 seconds after he talks.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young.
Oh, we bagged us a
Perfect
winner.
combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Ha! What an awkward goon. Anyway. Bye. Let's finish this out, shall we? We've got two more lovely suspects to interrogate. Let's talk to Gina first.
Hey, good looking.
Hi.
Nice speech.
Thank you. Whoa, Gina the Rose? She's got legs, right? She also has arms, too.
And you are?
Oh, I'm Gina. I'm married to Jack. He runs the gas
She looks like
station.
that one Final Fantasy character
Call me the Rose.
whose
You
name
look
escapes me.
pretty revealing.
Oh.
She would never talk to a man that stinky.
You should
It's
see
because
some
she's
of my
got
other
taste.
clothes. You? Oh, now you are cool. That scar really is a turn on. You should come to my station. I'll give you a little extra service.
That would be great. I can't believe how expensive gasoline is nowadays. Some extra service would be great. Now, about my current case. Do you have any information on
Oh my god.
Have you seen anything suspicious?
Oh, I don't know. Talk to my hubby about the
Yo,
difficult
what?
stuff, okay?
Does he get special service too?
This is getting us nowhere, Zach.
I mean, I didn't come here for like free gasoline, but if you're offering, I'm not gonna say no. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 15 girl. Yeah, her. What was her name? Probably just Final Fantasy 15 girl. Legs, arm, and a hat. Hooey. And yeah, I didn't think it was possible. That save, right? I don't know about York sometimes. I don't know if he's just like playing dumb or if he just flat out doesn't understand euphemisms sometimes. But I love him all the same. Sweet, free gasoline, yeah. And then there's this guy, her husband.
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
Hell yeah, bro. Jack the Raging Bull. Gasoline stand owner.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack.
Shut
They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
Constitutionalist,
first impressions are important.
I know how to deal with your type.
I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet.
I don't think that joke even landed, because I'm pretty sure Ben Franklin did
Zach,
not
this
have
is
a
a
hand in
waste
the
of time.
Constitution, but
Let's
here we
go.
are. Swing and a miss. But we're done with this section.
Agent Morgan,
Hallelujah.
I'd like to let everyone go home now.
Like he would be a serious,
go
so it would go
outside.
over his head. Yeah. That's the general gist that I get from York, too. Back in the hole. Why? Why the finger guns? I'm a little skeptical about that jacket Keith is wearing. Oh, they're all going now. Goodbye. Chapter complete. Well, that was a fun one. Oh, you know what's even better? After when we start the new chapter, we're gonna do one of my. I know I've said this already a few times, but this is actually one of my favorite cutscenes coming up. Although it is a little morbid, but more so in the textual descriptions than any gore or anything like that. Oh, okay.
Well then,
God.
Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report, too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery,
Diane,
should be back
that
soon.
who?
All right,
that's the
let's
name.
do that.
That is who is number
Hold
one
on,
suspect
Agent
right
York.
now.
We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition.
Hmm.
Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide.
I think we
Zach.
should do it. Let's eat with them.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could laugh without opening my mouth. Yeah. Maybe I'll work on it off stream. I feel like there's enough spot. Ah, whatever. They could fit in one table.
And this is the worst
Wow.
murder I've ever seen.
Look at that mouthless smile.
Our
Or
town
mouthless
is a
laugh.
little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe? Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor?
Me.
Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned. The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and
Oh,
used them
Thomas.
as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum. Then he'd down it in one
This
gulp.
music.
For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing.
Are you giving that a thumbs up?
But those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
There's a good
Sounds
part?
Like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers.
York's
I give
defense.
up.
It is
Can't
not
compete
sanitary.
with
I mean,
you.
yeah, I guess it's not sanitary. Yeah.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter.
Aw.
There is no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
What? Okay. Sure.
Well said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and
I think he
honest
did, yeah.
murder as the same level of crime.
I think it was still lit, too.
Neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town.
Aw.
I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
He's completely unfazed by everything going on. Also just sitting that way so no one had to sit next to a fly man. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe that's why they just wanted to avoid me. Around lip animation syncing with Japanese audio. Yeah, I never even thought about that. I'd be curious if it's like just way better. What? I feel like that's a good reaction to really anything that happens in this game. Just what? Oh, I see a card. Alright, well, since we don't have a radio, we'll have to hoof it back. That's fine. I'm gonna pick up this little trading card real quick. And, oh, cool. I mentioned it last stream. I don't think I've touched on it today, though. So these trading cards are collectibles used for multiple purposes. Each of them comes with a cool little description of whoever or whatever the card has on it. However, I will not be reading any of them because some of them actually contain major plot spoilers for this game. I don't know why they decided to include spoilers for the game, for the cards that you get midway through the game, but whatever. I don't want to risk it. But we can also use them as a means of like kind of currency or something with the gunsmith Wesley. He'll give us some rewards based on how many we have. I don't know if we have enough yet to get a reward, but I think I see one on the way too, so we'll nab that quick. You know what? I don't know if I've ever gone into this bar before, like in this chapter specifically, or before you really need to go in the bar. Got the record player. Neat. Well, let's get in there. Why not? Oh, okay. Let me in. We've got time to waste. We might actually go stop by Wesley's place. His store's open. Georgie boy. Of all the things he could have told down people, he had to choose The Raincoat Killer? I told you, that was nothing but folklore. Don't start with me, George. Just have some good food and hopefully that'll get you in a better mood. I'll be in a better mood after we arrest the murderer. You're the one slowing down the investigation. Okay, I'll be more careful. This is my town. Don't forget that. Zach? Looks like the Monarch has marked us as the enemy. Alright, well, I thought we were on good terms from the last cutscene, but I guess I was mistaken. Hi, Carol. Who are you? I don't know who that person is. I don't know if they're an actual character or just like a background character. Folks here sure brink a lot. Which might be the main reason they come here, though. Yeah, maybe. Listen to that voice. Hoo-wee! Can we go break and enter back here? We can! And I can become not stinky. Thank God. Alright, so let's go back to, let's give Workaholic a shot. And I'll put this away for cleaning. $10? Yeah, I can spare a tenner. We'll pick that up, I suppose. And we'll see what's in here. Ah, nothing. Perfect. Well, I think that's about it here. I guess I'm glad I checked here. I'm glad I'm not stinky anymore, at least. I think that's what I'm most ecstatic about. But for the rest of this chapter, I think we'll just go home to the hotel. I don't know if Wesley's shop is open right now. It might not be. It might be, but even if it is, I don't know if I want to go there tonight. You gotta get some shut-eye eventually, you know. Hey, nice cookie. I know I could use a cookie right about now. Like a literal one. Yesterday I had a bunch of oatmeal raisin cookies next to me that I was periodically eating out of. Chocolate chip cookie. How do you type like that? Was that the loading screen?
Okay, Zach. I've been thinking about what movie
My
I'd like to
lord.
watch next. And finally I've made
These
a
loading
decision.
screens.
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie.
Yes.
But I put a lot
Aw.
of thought into this. And I'm sure you'll agree.
I appreciate the effort you put into that.
1975.
It's kind of
Directed by
scarily
Steven
accurate.
Spielberg himself.
But that's the basic gist of all the cutscenes of this
Grandfather
game.
of Pat
Well, I mean loading
movies.
screens, rather.
Set in a small town in Massachusetts. That movie made me stay away from the beach for years. I was
Sorry.
Zach, we're here.
Yeah,
Let's
we'll continue our
continue.
chat later. Gotta get some sleep. It's full with alphanumeric Japanese keyboard. That's your secret, huh? I used to have a Japanese keyboard, or at least the little toggle option on my keyboard. And then I forgot to put it on when I got the new keyboard, and I just, guess I haven't really thought about it since then. Ah, well. I wonder how many cigarettes we go through throughout this entire game. Because it feels like in every cutscene he's
Okay,
always
then,
smoking
Zach.
at least 3 packs.
Let's go back over our progress.
First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach.
Yikes.
That was the direct cause of death. The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth.
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Submachine gun. Nah, I'm just playing. It was a red seed.
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth.
Of course.
According
What else
to
would be
Emily,
there?
It was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then
The
carried
music
her
is
body
so
into the
dramatic
woods after
here.
it stopped raining.
There's
We
a few
found
more
numerous
sections like this
important
throughout the
pieces
game,
of evidence at the
but
scene of the
I think this is
crime.
the second of 3
A total
in
of
total.
4 things.
Knee prints in the grass. A wood chip with metal dust. A photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Probably. I think it's broken stiletto heel. Ah, yeah.
That's right. A broken stiletto heel.
Memory like a steel trap.
Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that
I think that's a turn of phrase.
2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us. Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next. We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal. Have I forgotten anything?
I think we're good, dude.
Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think she was holding on to?
Bingo.
That's right.
I think that's the last question.
Object.
Which I'm very excited about because I want to do side quests.
The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back. These 2 could well be related. But we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk.
Side quests!
A few are worthy of special attention.
No, there's one more!
Carol McLean.
Not that I don't love this sequence.
She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner.
I want to do stuff again.
Both of them seem to be hiding something.
Why hiding side quests from me?
There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric
Problematic.
Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one.
Oh.
I've been thinking. One of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations.
Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything. But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost.
It's like a child going through puberty for the first time.
It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
Can I play again? We're done. That might have been the end of that chapter. Fingers crossed, of course. Oh my. Oh, it's a puppy! And a leg? Need a can of tomato sauce? Sounds terrible. Oh, come on. You never cracked open a nice cold can of tomato sauce and just chowed down? You even say you lived? That might be the worst thing in this game. I feel like eating a raw egg would be a little worse, though. Like, health-wise, right? Maybe not taste-wise, but definitely health-wise. Although then again, when you find the egg, it is in a microwave, so maybe it's not entirely raw. I don't know. This game gives you a lot to think about. A lot of bright white screens to blind you with. You not.
Are you thirsty? You must be very thirsty.
Oh, thanks for the reminder, boys.
You only take milk with your coffee? Coffee with milk. That's all.
You got me. I'm a Capricorn. I think that's Anna. But she's supposed to be dead. Oh well. I won't think too much on it.
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
Okay. Becky Ames, Anna's friend. Hi, Wampus.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My name is Becky.
Okay.
After
Becky
your
looks
throat
scaly.
is quenched,
Oh, come on. Her name's Becky.
you must do what you must do.
Wait a minute, I think that's Becky.
Coffee and go.
Thanks, boys. Backers. Oh, the door's open. How are you doing today, Wampus? So the can of tomato sauce for? To wash down the raw egg? Oh, I didn't think that far ahead. Maybe you should be the one playing this game, Twig. And come here to be judged on my coffee choices. I don't think they were saying it's a bad thing. Cookie. Lollipop. Pretty cool. Those are both things we can consume if we want to. But we don't got to. We've made it to one of the many tricky parts of the game. We definitely have. And let's get out of here. I think this wakes us up. That or we get even trippier. Bait. Legend worm. Okay, I didn't want to read that. Okay, cool. We're still in Trippy Land. Hello. Is your name Becky too?
Me? That's me when it happened.
Well, all right. Cool. I forgot how vague these cutscenes were. I mean, I knew they were extremely vague and just weird, but so much foreshadowing for stuff that doesn't happen for a while, too. Aw, poor Wampus. Sorry to hear that, friend.
Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee.
With milk, no doubt. But hopefully...
George said he'd have someone pick us up in the parking lot.
I'll be quiet.
Let's get some breakfast with Polly first.
There we go. I need to change my suit again. Nah, I'm not stinky no more. I'm back and working out. Oh, I'm right there with you. I actually canceled my gym subscription recently. But I have started taking up yoga, which has been pretty nice. Good way to stay active if you are trying to, I suppose. Yoga's been nice, though. I only do it for like 10 minutes a day, too. I should probably start doing it for longer than that, eh? I'll work up to that point, though. No need to rush it. This yoga. Gotta get back into it. Aw. What kind of yoga did you used to do, Ben? So I was feeling what I was doing last. Aw, no worries, friend. Not the problem. When I do yoga, though, I use an application. A mobile application called Down Dog. And I guess I would recommend it. Only because it's free. Yeah, I don't know if I would really recommend it to anybody trying to do some yoga when it becomes not free. I think it's just free because of all the things going on right now. But there's also like YouTube videos. Like a lot of YouTubers. And before I found Down Dog, I used to do yoga videos with a YouTuber by the name of Yoga with Adrian, I believe. It was really nice. Very welcoming newcomers, which is perfect because I have not done yoga in like 5 years. Some YouTube videos usually, real basic stuff. I can't do hardcore or fast pace. Oh, you love Adrian. Oh, I was about to ask if you checked out her videos yet. Very helpful. Yeah. I'm in the same boat as you, Benters. I'm not able to do too many fast paced or hardcore things just yet, but you follow her too? She's pretty dope. I didn't expect to like her sense of humor either. Because my girlfriend recommended Yoga with Adrian to me. And I thought, okie dokie. I'll try it out sometime. I didn't realize she was so funny, though. Very much took me off guard.
Whoa there!
Speaking of taking people off guard, Nice cheeks, my friend.
Did you need something?
Love those, I want a pair of those overalls.
Just passing by. I didn't think anybody
With those
else was
with that
here.
Dalmatian
Polly,
on the back.
The door opening like that it surprised me, that's all.
Oh, it's Kaysen, sapling salesman.
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen. Nice to meet you. I travel a whole lot, you see, selling tree saplings. Just the usual salesman doing the usual road trip. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like a jolly old bumblebee spreading pollen.
York looks pissed. Oh, never mind, he's good now.
I get it. You're the special agent.
Gosh, I am Forrest Kaysen. Aw, I think you're a little bit cooler,
nice
but
to meet you, Francis.
Special Agent Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name. Call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
What? You got it, York.
Is this your first visit here, then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been coming here once or twice a year for, a while now. I don't get much business here, but it sure does make a fine vacation. I mean, it's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts, too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here. Say hi to Willie. Oh, don't worry, he's a good boy.
It's like shouting at
Do you
me.
like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How are you doing?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops,
refreshing.
Before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
Thank you. How kind of you.
Aw, puppy. Dog.
So, what brings the old FBI out here?
Willers. I
Sounds
love this
like more than
Dalmatian.
Just a vacation.
A murder, actually. The perpetrator is still out there. Try to stay indoors at night and during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
Could I ask you something? Do you know a lot about seeds?
These camera angles are so wild to me.
Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but let me tell you though, I'm pretty much the only one who can make those saplings sprout. There's a trick to it that can't really be passed on, you know? It's like, the secret of making a good smoked ham, something like that. But you know, once they sprout, you don't need to do much. You can leave it be, and why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens. Kind of like those stocks that politicians buy that just keep growing and growing. Well, you just wait and see. This town is gonna love them.
Thinking about a few Georgian senators who are perfect examples of that.
Good luck now with that case.
Thanks.
Aw, what a nice smile. Immediately dropped
Zach,
the second he gets out of
Do you
frame.
remember what the coffee said?
Oh my god.
Forrest Kaysen. F.
Is he gonna jump in my coffee?
This show has just begun.
Oh, it's a kitty. My dog fast enough. I got a lot of cats. I think cat and dog emotes are pretty top tier. Smoked ham is what I call hamburgers. Really? I like that name better than hamburger. Although I like the word boiga. I guess it's burger. Smoked ham's name for my rear end. Hoo-wee! Around these parts, we call that a hamburger. We don't do that. Although maybe I could start it up. I'll coin a new turn of phrase. We'll get the ball rolling. Puppy! Wait, where's FK and the coffee? Oh. Hey, what y'all? Alright. Let me at him. Let me at him. Thank you.
Breakfast looks as good as yesterday's.
Oh, cool.
I hope you
It's a
enjoy
cutscene.
it.
I didn't think this would be a cutscene.
I will. And thank you. I just met Kaysen, actually.
Oh, good old Mr. Kaysen. Did he give you a sapling?
After this, we're going to do side quests. I don't know if I can take any more cutscenes.
Don't tell me he gives one to everyone he meets.
No. Only to the people he feels comfortable with. He told me. He must feel really comfortable with me.
Must. Is there anyone he hasn't given a sapling to?
Oh, it's raining outside. Perfect.
Mustard? Okay, I'll just get it from the kitchen then.
No, mustard has nothing to do with it. I was wondering if you know of anyone that Kaysen didn't give a sapling to.
Oh, too much pepper. I did think it might be. I'm sorry.
Ah, Zach, I forgot. We'll never get anything out of her, will we?
When will you learn?
Forrest Kaysen. He's hiding something. You think so too, right, Zach? But no need to rush.
He probably
All
is.
secrets are hidden until
I figure he has a lot of
they are
pockets in those overalls.
The powers of entropy. The world exposes everything and causes chaos. Just like this coffee.
What? That makes sense. The way she walks. Oh, the way everyone does everything in this game. Oh yeah, mustard. Is this where the song came from? Like its origins as a meme song. Does it have a reputation as a meme song? I had actually no clue. No! I want to do... Well, I guess this is the start of a side quest, so... It counts.
Willie. How are you doing, boy?
Oh, you can pet the dog in this game.
Hey, Willie, wait! Where are you going?
You got me, Kaysen. Willie just ran off with some bones I was carrying as evidence.
Bones?
I can't really go into the details, but I need them.
York, that's not good. Willie loves bones. He's
York,
a dog.
that's bad.
And carrying bones around with him is like, well, like throwing a blonde in a bikini into a boy's locker room. It's almost like you were asking for trouble. Sorry,
What?
but you're just gonna have
You know,
to
Forrest,
forget about your bones.
about that
I
comparison.
better run after him now. I'll see you later.
You know, I'm starting to think that I would not get along too
Forget
well with
about
Forrest Kaysen.
If I gave up that easily, then I wouldn't be a good federal agent, would I, Zach? We're going to have to search his house, Zach. Let's get back those precious bones.
Here I was, thinking I'd be able to sit down, enjoy a nice coffee. Maybe Forrest Kaysen, but I don't think so. Coffee gets depressed, the classic. And yes, it does. Well, I had no clue. I've never seen a meme, but then again, I have definitely not seen every single meme out there, so. Just casually see the dog stole some bones he was just casually carrying. Exactly. I figure a lot of people do that, right? I mean, who doesn't carry bones around with them? Come on, Forrest's not such a bad guy. He's trying to give people lovely saplings. I mean, I don't fault him on that front, no doubt, but some of these comparisons he's making are downright offensive. Hey, you know what's not offensive, though? This rainy striped suit. Ooh, what you sipping on, Obst? Alright. I want food. And I want... Ooh, hot dogs cooking. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So where should we hit up first? Good question, me. Thank you. Do not know, though. Catching items, catching close-range weapons, catching bullets. Let's get some capsule worms, maybe. I don't know if I've ever used these before. I got a few of them, though. Let's try and... Well, we'll see if it's still raining outside. If it's still raining outside, then, Or FDA... Or if horrible federal agent, you're carrying around evidence. I mean, where else am I gonna hold my bones?
Oh, hi.
Hi, Polly.
What's wrong, Polly? You look a little tired.
I'm fine. Well, it's just that I was cleaning up my room, and so many memories came flooding back to me.
Memories?
Oh, my dear. Mr. Morgan, that's not the kind of question you
What?
should ask a lady.
What do you think I said? How does it start a quest? Okay. Alright. Well, what is the quest? I think it's just... No. Here it is. It's 31. I think we just go into her house, or her room, rather. It's not it. Where is it? Key flag? Oh, it's in the map. That's right. Store the bones at the morgue. I mean, I guess, if it works for you. What if I need to have my bones on hand, you know? You never know when you're in a situation where you need some bones. But things will work. But here it is. Back to Diane. I don't care about that. I mean, side missions. 31. Polly has a precious piece of memorabilia somewhere in the hotel. Find it and give it to her. Not to be rude, but memory deteriorates with age. You might want to check her room. Wow, alright. Not to be rude, but... Well, let's go check her room then. This is something that I did really early yesterday in the playthrough, thinking that we could do this right here now, but this makes sense as to why the thing didn't spawn in. Considering we didn't even start. What? Okay. It's a weird place to put a dead end. Anyway, makes sense that it needs to have the quest started to spawn in the item. I think she's living right up here. Here we go. What is this? A beautiful woman is in the picture. Whoa, she's gorgeous.
Now that's a pretty girl. I wonder who she is.
Okay.
Polly's daughter, perhaps?
I think this actually looks worse than it does in the PS3 version. I think you
be
can
worth
actually
asking
see
her.
the picture in the PS3 version. But I might be mistaken on that. Good lord. Oh wow, beautiful. Ain't she though? Like a blurred image. Beautiful woman's in the picture. I'll be the judge of that. And I judge her. Beautiful. Whoa. Nice art. Some of this art is pretty cool. I love that this is a door that goes absolutely nowhere. Let's go all the way back after exploring this room a little bit. I think this is where we can actually eat food with Polly. At a certain time, though. As I mentioned yesterday, every NPC in this game has their own unique schedule. Oh, cool. Which depends and can differ based on the weather and other such things like which chapter you're in. You might be thinking, well, that sounds kind of confusing, and honestly it can be. It really can be. But I think this is a game that mayhaps even on the first playthrough, you might enjoy a little bit more with a guide. At least for the side quests. I feel like with the main quest, you don't have to worry about a guide for the most part. But some of these side quests can be very challenging to start.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, Mr. Morgan, what can I do for you? Check out this.
Polly, about this picture.
Oh, that's me when I was young.
Well, that's that.
What about it, Mr. Morgan?
How's that?
Nothing. Forget it.
Oh, it brings back memories. There was a Miss Greenvale contest in town.
And I was so young and daring. I entered the contest, you see. It's embarrassing just thinking about it now.
Aww.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
So that's what Polly used to
You
look
look
like.
beautiful in this picture.
Wow.
Yes, yes. And the food was just wonderfully delicious.
So, Polly, where's the trophy?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Morgan, I never said that I became Miss Greenvale.
What?
There were no trophies for second place.
You mean this pretty girl in this picture was second place? So who won first place?
Are you serious, Mr. Morgan? It couldn't be more obvious. It was Sigourney.
The pot lady?
The lady with the pot?
Now she was beautiful. All the men in town
Good for
were
her.
crazy about her. Well, of course, aside from my husband, that is.
Aw.
Oh, you should quit smoking, Mr. Morgan.
The log lady.
right,
Yeah. She's literally just a log
Well,
lady.
Thanks for bringing back such a wonderful memory.
Maybe not literally,
I
but
can't give you this picture.
very similar.
Please, take this instead.
A Polly Pepper card.
Now that's one story I won't be forgetting for a while.
Say that again, guy. The beauty completed. Now I am the beauty. Alright, bye. I wonder if that does anything for her stock of items. Nope. Doesn't look like it. I think the storage, or rather the stuff that she carries in her shop, I think that is changing based on main story progression stuff. Although that might not be entirely accurate. That just seems to be the gist. Let's see what the weather's like outside. If it's still raining, that's great. That means we can actually get the item I really want to get. If it's not, though, that's also fine. We could do other stuff instead. We got any flushers in chat? I think we do. No rain.
Good morning, Agent Morgan. Did you sleep well?
Morning, George. Dreamland was quite nice.
You do look well rested. Oh, I was up practically all night doing paperwork. Thomas helped me out, so I was able to go home and get some sleep,
Aw.
but not enough.
You know what? Let's just cancel today then.
Diane got back into town late last night. We should give her a visit.
Oh, let's just uncancel
Which
today
means
then.
going to the art gallery, correct?
She lives and works in the office there, so it's the only place to find her. The gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Time for some art appreciation. A cultural activity in such a small countryside town. Amazing, Zach.
How do you talk like that? Amazing. All right. Well, screw y'all. I'm fishing. I don't care what y'all are doing. Shove it. No. You go ahead. I'm done. No more main story. We're blazing our own trail. Something. So many flushers here. I'm outnumbered. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Let me tone it down a little bit. Now, you know what? I really don't want to fish right now. I'm not gonna force myself to do it. Let's take another car that's not about to
Zach,
explode.
Is there something here that you want to check out?
Well, the
Hush,
gallery
hush, hush, hush.
closes at 1700.
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery.
Gosh, Hud.
George
shut
said
up.
to take the road along the lake and go north.
We're fine. Jeez. This guy doesn't ever stop talking, does he? Sounds like he could be a pretty good streamer then, eh? Oh, I'm too bold. I'm too much sometimes. Well. Anyway. Nice. Hey, right back at you. We could go to where that beautiful four-pointed arrow is pointing us towards, but I also like the idea of not doing that.
Zach,
you could watch York stream
don't you
something.
think there are a lot
I
of
think I
people
would too.
in this town?
It's like heaven compared to the town.
I feel like I'd cringe quite a bit though.
Do you remember Liz, the prom queen? Elizabeth Scott Moore.
But even so.
She could be royalty with a
Oh
name
my
like that.
hopes, easy there.
But, you know, she was like an actress from a B movie, wasn't she?
I'm just gonna hold my peace here.
Bleached blonde hair, too much makeup, clothes showed off.
See
her
live.
cleavage.
See Squids switching streams.
And that
Sorry,
mold
streamer. My favorite streamer just went live.
Say, Zach,
You might
will
know
wait
him.
for me back
Francis York Morgan,
You know,
FBI agent.
that mold
Anyway,
was made with makeup.
it's playing Fortnite, so I'll
We
check you
happened to be
later.
On the same bus once.
Can I just
saw her
like
drawing
drive up
black
this
makeup.
hill and die?
I wasn't surprised, I guess. Just impressed that she would go that far to create that image. Do you remember that movie we went to go see that day? I'll give you a hint. It was the fourth in a popular series. And was produced by Menahem Golan's Canon Films.
Oh.
Figured it out, Zach?
Back to the Future?
Think it over then.
Okay.
Call it your homework until next time.
Hope you've been taking notes, kids. Y'all got homework for next stream. Or maybe that's just me, actually. I am very much stuck here. There we go. There we go. All right, so let's give a gander at this map and see what we got available to us. I know that there is stuff for us to do at a myriad of locations. So we could do a lot of things. We could pick up this here bone, which we should probably just do regardless of what we do next. Beyond that, though, there's a few locations I'd love to check out, but it seems like the people that I want to be in those locations are not there, perhaps? Yeah, it doesn't seem so. I think they are there. I don't think their houses are open yet, though. So let's go by and swing by that bone, pick it on up, and I think we'll make our voyage over. So perchance the milk barn. Swoosh. Yeah, we'll swoosh right in, pick up this here bone, whatever they want to call it. We'll skedaddle. All I knows is we're not going to do the art gallery right now. I am in no mood for any art of any kind.
A human bone? This doesn't look related to the case, but shouldn't I let someone know?
That's right. It's the same cutscene every single time you pick up all the different bones. So we're probably just gonna skip that. Or maybe I'll just forget
to
and
go
not.
to Muse's gallery. George said to take the road along the lake.
Oh, I know what George said. I made a point to ignore him. I would love for you to respect that wish. I mean, boom. Someone suspicious. Yeah. Better keep in my pocket, just in case I chance upon a happy little doggy that needs a nice little treat. You never know. A bone for any occasion.
To recap,
Here we go.
the movie was the fourth sequel in a series that started in
Jaws?
1978.
Either Jaws or Back to the
That's
Future.
right, Zach. It was Superman 4.
I've heard that dialogue like 50 times, and I just don't
Lex
remember it
Luthor was
apparently.
back. It was played by Gene
Wah.
Hackman. That alone made it a must for all us
How
fans.
embarrassing.
I don't remember much more about it, though. I'm sure there was more trivia about it. Still, forget 4. Richard Donner directed 1
Yeah,
and
forget
2.
it.
Now,
Garbage
those
movie.
2 were great movies.
Rash.
And Christopher Reeve really shined as Superman.
Actually, Zach, I've got a confession to make.
Promise not to tell anyone because I'd be really embarrassed.
All
I actually
right.
like the first 2 Superman movies more than the first 2 Star Wars movies.
Oh my
I think
God.
John Williams did a better job with the theme song for Superman. But whenever I try to hum it, it always turns into the Star Wars song somewhere along the way.
Huh.
I know it's strange, Zach. I know.
You're a freak, dude.
So, Zach, which Richard Donner film do you like the best?
No need to hurry. Take some time and think it over.
Or a sequel? Wouldn't that be the 5th film? Yeah, right. Yeah, that would be. Wait a minute. York's an idiot. I should have known. Bro just gave me some money to buy books. Girls going wild tonight, boys. Aw, hell yeah. Raise the roof. Do you know what you're gonna get? That's silly, champ. Get it, Bent. You got any readers in chat? Wish I could read. Got a long list. Nice. My mom just finished a sad book today. Aw. What was it about? Or is it like really sad? Bang bang. One shot. One kid. Not a sad book. Sad books can be good. I've been thinking about the pivoting when it comes to my stream brand from whatever my brand currently is, like sad streams. I don't know what that would involve, really. You just listen to sad music. I guess that'd probably be it, huh? I'll workshop that idea. I'll come back next stream with something a
Zach,
little
we
bit
need to
better.
go to Muse's gallery.
Shush! Don't ever talk to me again, York. I meant to cut off his dialogue, but I think that's the only thing he wanted to say. Ah well. Looking forward to getting that little blurb each time we exit and enter a car. Squids, just thought you should be aware. You can go to the Muse's gallery. Oh! Roger. I will keep that in mind. And not do it. Oh, where do I stop? Oh, let's backtrack a little bit. That's where we should stop. I suppose we'll use this time to, whoa, get a little silly. And after that, now we can safely cross off get silly from the checklist. We can backtrack and go here. Move! Please. I will shoot. Don't test me.
I went to see every Richard Donner movie on the day they premiered. Every single one. Goonies, Lost Boys, the Lethal Weapon series, but my favorite has to be Lady Hawk.
Lady Hawk?
That was back in 1985. The same year as Goonies. Both Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer really shine in that one. But
Oh my
more than
God.
anything, it's the story setting that was really good. A love story about a cursed knight that changes into a wolf.
Sorry, dude. I gotta check this
Zach,
place
we'll
for a
finish our
collectible
chat
trading
later.
card.
Let's
A
take
collectible
walk
trading
around.
dog. Aw. I feel like we've seen that dog a million times. How could I choose a favorite Richard Donner film? I mean, that's the main reason I play this game. It forces you to make difficult decisions that otherwise you would probably never make in your life. You know? And for that, I'm eternally grateful. Where the heck is this here trading card at, huh? Is it in the trees? You might think me a fool, but consider this. You're a fool. Well, I meant to say it could be like a bird's nest. Instead of just like needlessly being inflammatory towards like the general audience here, but potato potato. Ow! Is this man doing a fight club with Zach, or I can't say too much. I don't want to spoil nothing. Or maybe I do. I don't. Take this! How's that for Richard Donner? Well, no clue where this card is. I'm glad we stopped by, though, because we did get a chance to see a doggy. What if we go inside? Oh, we can't even go on the front porch. Okay. What if it's, like, on the other side? Hope it's okay if I do this. Sometimes property destruction can be kind of epic. Nothing, huh? Just sheer disappointment? That's cool. That's cool. Well, whatever. I'm gonna have to look up how to get this trading card off stream. I'm thinking it's either very well hidden.
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery.
I need to stop pausing. I can't skip that little blurb, no matter how much I want to. I think it's either hidden really well, or there's a little side quest I gotta do to unlock it. That's usually what happens, or what usually is keeping you from getting a trading card in this game. My home in a nice American small town. Looking forward to getting back to my nice unbroken fence. Well, hey. Hope you also love surprises, too. You're about to get a good one. I didn't break all the fences. I left a few intact. I'm not heartless. Just bored, you know? What else is there to do in this town? Besides drive off-road and destroy
Zach,
property.
Is there something here that you want to check out? Well, the gallery closes at 1700.
I'm going to close you at 1700.
There's no real reason to hurry. We need to pace ourselves for an investigation like this. Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery.
Just
George
don't
said
stop,
to take the
do we?
road along the lake.
All right. I know you're gonna make fun of me and chastise me. Do so if you wish. But it's fishing time, baby. And I think this is gonna be the winner. Of all the 20 million times we've fished and I've gotten literally nothing to show for it, save for a spare trout or two, I think this one will be perfect. First try is what I'm expecting. There's a chance of catching items. Let's do it. I never use any bait aside from the general traditional worm, but I'm looking to spice things up a little bit. And any attempt, or rather, any opportunity to listen to this beautiful song is one that we should definitely take. I'm gonna give myself 3 tries here, though. Now, actually, is Agent York always carrying around a fishing rod and some bait? Actually, no. Actually, no. You do have to buy it. You do have to buy it. Okay, so we should stop at the fish, not the Emily. We're going for the pink gift box. Wasn't the first try, but you know, that's all right. But I think we got this on the second try. All right, I know what I'm gonna stop at. Bingo, this is it, this is it. Are you kidding me? Why do you torture me so? Okay, so I need to stop very, very shortly after the Emily sign. I don't even know what we got. Good night, y'all. Good night, Mike. I'm sorry, this is what we have to send you off on. Oh, wait. I'll catch it this time for Mike. Everyone else close your eyes. These are Mike's eyes alone. Get some good sleep, y'all. You hear? Go fish! I'm trying. Bingo. All right, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. This is it, this is it, this is it. Are you kidding me? There's no justice in the world? Do the rules of nature mean nothing to you, York? Oh, catch this. My door closed, but I'll not stop typing. Tell me when I can reopen them. We'll do one more try. So keep those eyelids firmly closed, unless your name is Mike. Please and thank you. I miss being able to see. Okay, I'm sorry. You can open now. I feel bad. I don't even know when to stop anymore. It's like, it changes, it feels like. We're done. I'm so curious if they updated fishing, but I sound like I'm just making excuses for my failures here. And I definitely am, don't get me wrong. You also might be thinking, Squiddsey, you said you tried the 3 times the most. This is attempt number 5. Stop counting. Don't worry about it. Just live your life. I'll live a semblance of life this is. Stopping too no! He's got a smallmouth bass. What? I can't catch it? Fish release bonus. Oh, okay. Let's get that Prezi. You know what? That's what I should be saying. We'll just do it this try. I'm getting tired of this anyway. I'll stop fooling around. Take off my fishing limiters. Time to shine. Let me shine. Mom, get the camera. We caught Isaac Ingram. What was he doing in there? Who can say? That freaked me out the first time I actually caught one of those. I didn't know they were trading cards. I thought we just caught a literal character in this game. Like a fish. I hate it when I'm trying to fish and all I get is fish. Right? At least give me some chocolate chip cookies. You little
Dad, we
fool.
need to go to
Call
Muse's
me out,
town.
why don't you, Austin? Call
George
me
said
out.
to take the road along
Aw,
the lake
nice
and go
gift.
north.
Thank you, host. Pagas, boys. Hell yeah. That's what I'm thinking. What an epic gamer moment. I'll have to make sure to slide into the Twitch DMs after the stream with that cheeky little clip and see if they'll include it on the next Twitch highlight reel. Take a sippy? Sippy taken. But I was sipping the air. Ow. Pain is unimaginable. I'll get a sip in a moment. In a moment. Or a minute. I think I combined both of those words, actually. Call me an innovator, if you will. You ever see one of these? Ah. Oh, you're fine. You were in the army or whatever, aren't you? You're used to this. Oh, he's really offended. Oh, he's fine now. There you are. Came at a good time, son. Come to hear more about the rain-coated killer. Don't rush. Rushing on the battlefield will get you killed. You don't want to die, son? You should be methodical. Well, even though that's a huge amount of scrap metal. Huh. Son, you're the only guy to see scrap when you look at these treasures. Look more carefully. Right here, just in front of you, this is what you're looking for. Come on, a car. Still plenty of parts that can be used. Son, ow. If you're ready to get your hands dirty, you'll find useful parts for your car. I am going to take that sip now, actually. This voice hurts. Hi, Snapple. What you sipping on? Glug glug, am I right? Well, I'm ready. Let's do some talking.
Now then, young fella, how do you feel about your current vehicle?
My vehicle? It's a piece of crap, but I'm not here to talk about that.
Then how about a
Damn.
little treasure hunt?
All right, dude. It's not that bad. is it?
Listen up, young man. My junkyard is actually a mountain of treasure. All kinds of treasure lies in those mountains of junk. The problem is, there's so many, I've lost track of where everything is.
He's loving that. He's just dying over. Oh, never mind.
On already. I can see it in your eyes. I need you to head out in the yard and find certain things for me. If you help me out, I'll customize your car a little.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I tell you to shut up and listen to your superiors? Now, will you do it or not?
I
I
don't
feel like
see
I need
any
to
reason to refuse.
bring out the steel pipe
Well
once more.
said. First, I'll need some low gear parts. With that, I'll be able to boost the engine of your car. You'll find one around E5. Go! Don't just stand there. Get going.
Go! All right, boss. Sounds good, boss. Well, this is a side quest. It's actually a side quest chain. There are, I think, 3 of these missions in total. They're extremely easy. Regrettably, though, you can only do 1 per chapter. But if you want to get these done really quickly, I think you can just, like, replay chapters over and over again. And honestly, we might, in fact, do that. But we won't do it just for 1 side quest chain. If we do it, we'll do it for a lot of them. Oh, hey, it's our car. But this side quest is pretty cool. At the end of it, we actually get a new car. Kinda. It's kinda new. But let me think, where are we supposed to be? E5. Okay. Where is E? I think E's all the way over there. So we went the exact wrong way. Off to a beautiful start already. But this place is pretty small, so shouldn't take more than like 30 seconds to get there. And plus, there's at least 1 more trading card to get. Wait a minute. Are these going through the fences? Okay. That's probably fine. What? There we go. Trying to use my quick draw technique. What? What was that? I have no clue what that was. Gotta go to E5 now. I don't need that. I think E5 is like right over here. All the way. This is probably like the furthest you have to go in the mission. At least I hope so. Alright, we'll break these. I think we gotta break this too. Perfect. Almost done. Where is it? Beautiful. Low gear parts. Oh, and we do have to walk all the way back. Well, that's fine. At least we know how to get back. If only there was a few shortcuts we could unlock, but alas. It's not like we're going to be frequenting this location that often. If I remember correctly, the only thing we can really do here is the side quests, as well as just like buying stuff from the general. Although we might do that just about now-ish, actually. If I don't die. There we go. Always gotta remember that I don't want to go all the way to the end of that stamina meter. Here you go, baby. We found what we need. Oh, wait. Are you telling me you didn't want a human bone? Are you messing with me, Private? This isn't what I need. Go get me some low gear pots. Sorry. Ugh. No, I don't want to buy... Well, maybe I do want to buy these. But no. That can wait. Gotta do this first. There we go.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
You sure know how to exaggerate.
You Engine boost is vital for bringing back soldiers alive from war.
Engine boost.
Of course. Engine boost is the basis of everything. Let me tell you a war story, son.
Okay.
I was leading my unit at the very front line. Things were bad, and sanitary conditions were worse.
Oh.
Endless guerrilla attacks were stripping us of our manpower.
Guerrillas.
Everyone was tired to their limits. There was one sergeant who really rubbed me the wrong way. The boys like to call him Crybaby Timothy. He really gave me headaches, I can tell you.
Okay.
How?
Just by breathing. His posture was bad. He was weak, slow, easily distracted. I have no idea who thought he was capable of combat in a war zone. He endangered the lives of every member of the unit. Stomach pains. The worst stomach ache ever. Every one of us. It was just cooking. He was using food that was contaminated. I flew into the dugout toilet like an Apache chopper returning to base.
Oh, you don't have to go into too much detail here.
My engine was boosting. And that's what got me there safely, right in the nick of time.
What happened to the unit?
You really want to know?
Eh.
It was a terrible sight. Powerful, athletic men reduced to walking dead. Blinking like crazy, shaking with pain. Their confidence and self-esteem were all crushed. They almost didn't recover.
An interesting story.
So you see the need for engine boost now, do you?
I wish someone laughed at all my jokes like that.
To work on your vehicle.
Okay, bye. I was asking a guy for gears and he
That
shows
badge
up with
on him is
human
for a
bones.
sergeant. Looks like it was sewn on something else before it was sewn onto his shirt.
Hmm.
I wonder what that's all about.
I put in longer pistons.
All
and
valid, all
optimized
good
your lower
laughs.
gears. That should add boost to your speed when you accelerate. But there's still plenty of stuff I can do to make your car go faster. Just come see me again and
You
I'll
customize my car and give me like an underglow or something? I'll put a boombox in there. A fake laugh track. Not just on stream. Just have a button play wherever you go. I love that concept. Even when I don't make jokes. I really want to get my hiccups out of here, but also... Anyway, moving on. I really want to get my soundboard back, and there's nothing that's stopping me. There's literally nothing stopping me. I just need to remember what website I used to use. Should we get a car? Let's get Quinn's car. If I remember correctly. Son, are you kidding? Why are you saying that? Don't be mean to me. I'm sensitive. I'm fragile. I am York. Here we go.
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery. George said to take the road along the lake.
That's right. Depending on the car you're driving, that'll dictate what song you're listening to in the car. Oh my god! The handling on this beast is formidable at best. Finally, a worthy challenge on the road. Let's see if I'm up to the task. Let's go to the milk barn. Now that we got a new hot rod. If I can even make it there.
Picking
Lord.
up from where we left off.
I want to see every Richard Donner movie on the
Yeah,
DVD.
yeah. You said this already,
Every
dude.
single one. Goonies. Lost.
Because I keep on interrupting, you're
We'll
gonna say
finish
it
our
again.
Chat later.
Oh.
Let's take a walk around here.
Salvation. We're gonna be hurting for that lost dollar. Speaking of dollars, we're actually about to get something that'll let us save a few dollars very soon. And I could tell what y'all been thinking. What y'all been saying with your thoughts. Probably been asking, Squiddsey, this game is cool, I guess. It's alright. I like the way some characters laugh. But for God's sake, dude, where's a block pushing puzzle?
there.
And do not worry. Stop worrying, just shut up. It's about to happen. And you were not prepared for it. It's even better than you expect. Dollars? Now that's the only dollar I respect. Oh, I should have been reading this. One sec. But we do get our supplies from the city, so we should have what you need. No problem. The shop is just the right size for finding things. Really? I'm glad then. If you can't find what you want with Keith, then please come and ask me. He only tends to remember the things he only tends to remember the things that he likes himself. So there's some stuff he'll probably forget to offer you. Then why don't you look out of the store? I couldn't do that. He owns the place. Wouldn't do him any good to rely on me all the time either. You shouldn't do anything to destroy the confidence of those you love. Right, hon? You're a very understanding woman. Anyway, Keith works better when he's confident. When he works well, that lightens the load on me. I see. It's a clever strategy. I wouldn't have the patience to carry out that strat. Now stop being silly. Well, do you want to buy something? Yeah! Your friendship. Fun little trivia. Agent York actually saw every Richard Donner movie on the day they premiered. What? I wish he would tell us that. So I didn't have to, like, read the footnotes, you know? Oh, where's Zoop? I don't know. Probably living his life. I lived his best life, I would hope. Talkers.
You always look like a busybody. Is the job working you that hard?
It's not so bad, hon. I've gotten used to it now, really. You seem to be taking it easy.
Sometimes it's important to take a laid-back approach. Pressing forward too quickly can be a recipe for disaster.
You're being silly. Oh, yeah. Hon, if you have time on your hands, can I ask you a favor?
Such as?
Nothing major. It's just our storage room is a total mess. Keith just makes it worse every time he tries to clean it up. And I can't move the heavy boxes in there.
How does he make it
My father
worse?
to help us out, but, well, he's not that young anymore. Of course, I'll give you something in return. If you tidy the place up, I'll give you this.
What's that?
A bronze card. It's a discount card for the milk barn. You'll be able to buy things cheaper with this. I think it'll help you lower your investigation expenses.
I actually don't know
So
how
you're
much it
saying
helps.
helping you
This
out
bronze card.
will ultimately help the investigation.
Zach, what do you think? I don't mind if you want to help her.
But even so, let's do it. Aw. Milkers. I gotta go for a nice glass of milk, honestly. I haven't had milk just like by
Thank you,
itself
hon.
in so
The
long.
storage room is this way.
My kingdom for a glass of chalky milk. Like milk with chalk in it, not chocolate. Yeah, I know how blocks work. Okay, get out of here. These aren't difficult, just kind of annoying to do. But, 1 second. How do I get the... There we go, that's what I wanted to see. Alright. This one's really easy. Aw. Cozy milk. Milkers! I didn't know that was actual emote. Good lord. Made some really good homemade strawberry milk lately. Ooh! How'd you make it? Did you have like any powder or something? When I was a little bit younger, I used to make Nesquik strawberry milk with some Nesquik strawberry milk powder. It tasted pretty good. Nothing to write home about, but you know, it was serviceable. Definitely strawberry. It was definitely milk too. So in that way, it checked off all the boxes it needed to. That do sound pretty tasty. Almost as tasty as these boxes. Mashed strawberries, add sugar and simmer to make jelly and mix it with milk. Ooh, that sounds delicious. You weren't joking when you said you made it homemade. Yum yum. If it wasn't so late, I'd try and make that tonight, honestly. Oh, but I don't think I have strawberries, but I do have banana. And I have tasted and enjoyed banana milk before. Though not as much as strawberry. I don't know if you can make jelly out of bananas, can't you? Don't think I've ever heard of that though. Aw. See, when you put it in emoji form, it looks pretty delicious. You can milk a pink cow? Pink cows?
Thank you, hon. You've been a big help.
Not in Georgia.
You're a real hero.
Sounds like something that
You
they might
just
have in
can't
South
leave those
Carolina,
who need
though.
help alone, can you?
I'll
I can
hit up
tell
Phoebe
you
for that
though, hun,
information.
You're that kind of guy. Anyway, here's your reward, hun. You've earned it.
Forget why we're pushing these blocks.
We'll
Because
give you a discount from your next purchase.
because Lily married an incompetent
careful not
man
to get carried
who
away
was
and
unable to
overspend,
clean
Agent York,
a
you're
back
good
room
person.
storage
My father
facility
doesn't seem to appreciate you yet.
that
but I
consists of
do.
3 entire
And I'm sure
boxes.
even the boys
That's
feel
why.
the same. Come by anytime, okay?
But we also get a cool little bronze card to give us a bit of a discount at this here store. There's 3 total cards we can get. Regrettably,
there.
much like with Lysander, or with General Lysander's side quests, you can only do 1 of them per chapter. But hey. Cherry Blossom Suit? Increase my sex appeal. Oh. So it's that kind of game, huh? God, I wish I had this when I was pushing those boxes. It made that a lot easier. What else should we get? Maybe some coffee with milk, my favorite. I hate it, actually. Never mind. Oh, broccoli. Onion. Potatoes. There's a few things I would like to pick up here. But, I don't know if we have enough room for it, so I'll try and see. Okay. Yeah, let's hit up a toolbox. Deposit some goodies. There's one, like, right around the corner or something. Bingo. And then we'll buy a lot of stuff. And that is stuff we're going to use not immediately. It'll be more relevant later on in the playthrough. Hopefully, at least. I don't know how long it takes to become relevant either, so we'll find that out shortly. Or longly, depending. My toolbox is full? What? Really? No, it's not. Shut up, game. You know nothing. You know nothing. Alright. Go back to Lilithy. We'll buy some goods. And then we'll get out of here. Let's buy some country ham. Onion? We don't need an egg, I don't think. We might need cheese. Good pickup, good pickup. Might need... I don't need that canned tomato sauce. Hollandaise. You always need hollandaise. Never leave home without a nice can of it. Alright, cool. And maybe an onion. I think we might need an onion, but I don't remember. That's not an onion. But it could have fooled me. Well, whatever. Let's just hope we don't need an onion. I don't think we'll even get to the side quest I'm thinking about today, so it's more of a moot point. But it would have been nice to pick it up here. Ah, well. I might just do that off stream. I'm going to try not to do too much stuff in this game off stream, but for things that I don't think are particularly interesting or worth capturing on film, like buying ingredients, I might do that stuff on my own. On my lonesome. Alright, what time is it? 11 o'clock? SMG time. Let me check my map real quick. I want to do at least one more side quest tonight before we are done here. Maybe not that one tonight. What else is available right now? Ooh. We go over here. That's an option. But is it a good option? I think so. And yet, I'd rather do something a little more dynamic. And by dynamic, I mean, here we go. Let's do this side quest. Let's hit up Roaming Sigourney. Sigourney's pretty cool. We help her out a multitude of times. Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Take the road along the lake.
I know. Anyway, y'all will see shortly what we do with Sigourney, but I personally enjoy these side quests. I really did not like them, though, before I understood how to drive in this game. Honestly, I still don't know how you drive well in this game, but most of this is just sheer muscle memory, so I guess at some point in time, I sat down and figured out how you actually drive here.
Zach, picking up from where we left
it's really slippery still.
See every Richard
Especially in this car.
Day they premiered.
Yikes.
Every single one.
Well, this might actually be kind of a struggle in this car.
Lost Boys.
We'll make it work, though.
The Lethal Weapon series. But my favorite has to be Lady Hawk. That was back in 1985.
So I drive IRL? I hope not. But if so, more power to you. Also, hey, Wafer.
More than anything,
how's it going?
Story setting that was really good.
What you been up to, game?
Love story about a
slippery, I know.
Changes into a wolf at
the
night.
driving in this game is a little,
changes into a hawk during
interesting.
Very romantic.
I personally still enjoy it, though.
Think so, Zach? They can only be together at dusk.
Oh, God. Even if it does give me minor motion sickness.
Together as humans for only a brief moment. Perfect
Wait,
setting
what?
for a fantasy movie.
What is he talking about?
I just had a thought, Zach. I
Not the
really like
first.
those movies that have women changing into animals. Can you tell which movie I just remembered? That's right, Zach.
Okay.
With Nastasia Kinski.
Oh, hi.
in the
You know.
lead role.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'll do it now.
Fantastic movie. But I better concentrate on driving. We'll finish this later.
Okay. Sorry. I wanted to wait until that was over. Hey, nice bell bag. Wait, she's supposed to be here. Anywho, how excited are you for Mayday, Wafer, and anyone else who's also getting some good It's a good time on Animal Crossing New Horizons. I gotta keep on reminding myself that May Day is tomorrow. I honestly cannot believe
Zach,
it's
is there
already.
something here that you want to check out?
Well, the
It's
gallery
already
closes
May.
At 1700.
Well, it's like 25 minutes
But
from May in
there's
my
no
time,
real
but
reason to hurry.
basically May.
We need to pace ourselves
Cannot
for an investigation
wait.
like this.
Oh, I'm excited for you. I'm excited. May, yay. Oh, that's cute. More like yay day. Here we go. Here we go. I'm excited too. I really like New Horizons. And it seems like they've been doing a pretty good job about pushing out some decent updates. I never noticed, but she's missing a shoe right now. I think we might actually help her with that.
Hey, Sigourney.
I'm glad you're here. My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Could you explain what you're talking about?
What are you rambling on about? My pot's getting cold as we speak. Hurry! Hurry!
Zach, I guess we're going to have to drive her home. But I wonder what happens when her pot gets cold.
Oh, great. Good question. Hope it's literal.
Now, get the car going. My house
What is this
over
camera
the lake.
angle?
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, God. Oh my God, this music is perfect too. Hey, Mama. Good Lord.
This is not good.
Oh, come on, shut up. We just started.
At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry!
She's like this the entire ride.
Why do you have to drive so safely? Can't you see my pot is getting cold? Why aren't we there
Oh my
yet?
God.
Could you step on it?
It's like the most annoying mission in Crazy Taxi ever. Oh God. All right, we might actually switch out this car soon. I thought I was up to the task of handling this, but I don't think that's the case here, folks.
Why aren't we there yet?
I will crash this car out of pettiness. Do not tempt me.
My pot is going to get cold.
Phew. Step on it, Squids. Think of the pot. Ah. My apologies. I was so self-centered back there. Wasn't even thinking about the pot.
Thanks to you, my pot is
Oh,
so
thank God.
I'm glad to hear that.
Don't get so excited.
For you.
Keep your voice.
I'm right there with you, Buster.
What, are you going to tell me a secret?
The pot knows everything. Hears all.
Hmm?
If you can't find the person you are looking for, you need to look at things from a different angle. There is only one truth, but more than one is always visible. Like cooking a stew. Mix things in and wait for it to boil together. Just
Okay.
make sure it doesn't get burnt. And keep an eye on it. You have to gently mix it sometimes and wait until it's ready. Listen carefully. The best stew is a stew that is boiled slowly.
Oh God, hi. Something to remember by.
Oh my! My pot is getting cold again! Did you have to talk so long? Oh!
Alright, get on my side, please. Okay, something really cool though. Is there a shoe? Someone left a shoe here. Very strange, Zach. Very strange indeed. Really cool thing about the shoe, you can shoot it up. I mean, you can do that to like literally anything in this game, but like most things, nothing happens. Can we go inside? Probably shouldn't try to get in there. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Sweet, we can just ask the pot about the murder. Game solved. If only it were that easy. If only it were that easy.
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery.
Alright, I think I've heard just
take
about enough of you about this Muse's gallery. Let's see, is there anything else that we want to accomplish tonight? Besides just like careening into the the bush hedges. Let's check that there miniature map. Yeah, I really do wish I could zoom out more, but nope, this is about as best as it's gonna get. Honestly, folks, I think that might be it for today's stream. I think we did everything I really wanted to do. And honestly, I'm surprised I've been able to stream this long today. Today was going to be a shorter stream from the get-go, and I guess I didn't actually make sure to do that. We did it! Yahoo! Let's go save real quick. And then we'll find someone cool to raid for the night.
We have Nastasia Kinski.
What are you talking
Lead role
about?
on Paul Schrader directing, back in 1981.
This
That's
guy,
right,
he never stops, does
Cat
he?
People. About a woman who turns into a leopard.
But I did
falls
not
in
think
love,
today,
and then
of
eats
all
the
days,
person
would
she
be a day that
loves.
we spent so much time just watching cutscenes. And don't get me wrong, folks.
Right there, Zach.
I love this game's cutscenes.
Nastasia was perfect for that role. Casting her made that movie.
But it
We'll
can get a
finish
little
our chat
tiresome.
later.
Just watching them
Let's
back to
take a
back
walk
to back.
around here.
Whoa. Cool. Whoa. Oh. Yay. Beautiful. All right. I can't do this any longer. I can't pull an Animal Crossing where I say I'm done and then just like walk around for like 20 minutes. So we'll call it here, folks. But thanks y'all for hanging out. Let me make sure I actually stop playing this. Actually, I want to go and hang out in the milk barn while I'm doing my last send-off. But I'll see y'all next time. Let me drop a few commands real quick before we get the raid underway. I also got to figure out who we're going to raid tonight. I have to ask y'all for help, depending. Usually if I don't... Is there no music here? There we go. There's my jams. Let me see what we got on tonight. Usually I try and raid folks that are doing the same game I'm doing. I don't know if I have anyone that I'm following that's playing this game right now. So we might not do that tonight. But that's okay. That's alright. Because I think we might do something different. Ooh! And you know what? I know exactly what we're going to raid tonight. Aw. Dolly Eat Donut? Gosh, I sure hope so. Anyway, one last command before we get this raid underway. Those are my socials. So if y'all like social links, feel free to click on them. Or if you just love clicking on links, why not give it a shot? We're going to raid somebody that I have never raided before in my life. Only because usually he starts streams way later than I end streams. But we're going to hang out with a cool guy named Mr. Buckle, who is actually doing a co-stream with our good chum Bradderfield, who was benevolent enough to rate benevolent enough to rate us earlier. So I'll give Brad another shout out. I need to check to see if he's also streaming. Let me see. I don't see. But that's cool. Oh wow, bye. Yeah, a bit of a abrupt end for tonight's stream, but I'm a little tired. Also, goodbye YouTube. Recording over.